Good morning, Kearney Elementary. Good morning, Aubrey.
Good morning, Raylan.
It's starting to get a little chilly here in Kearney. Let's switch to Cambria for the weather and new birthdays.
Good morning, friends. Well, isn't it a great day to chat about the weather and celebrate birthdays? Let's dive right in. First and foremost, a big shout out to Evelyn Larson, Jackson Tester, Kenzie Zoldak, and Alex Bruner on their special day. May your birthday be as fantastic as a pile of freshly raked leaves, full of fun and laughter. Now, speaking of leaves, have you noticed how they're changing color? It's like they're getting ready for a party of their own. Yep, Mother Nature sure knows how to throw a colorful bash. And as for the weather, get ready for cooler temperatures that will have you reaching for your coziest sweaters faster than you can say pumpkin spice cookie. So whether you're celebrating a birthday, enjoying the fall, or simply sipping on some warm hot chocolate, remember that fall is here, and it is ready to party. Anyways, for this weekend's weather, on Monday, there is a 38% chance of rain, and it's going to be around 54 to 70 degrees. On Tuesday, it is going to be partly cloudy, around 54 to 73 degrees. On Wednesday, it is going to be partly cloudy, also between 54 to 71. On Tuesday, it's going to be between 55 to 72, partly cloudy. On Friday, there is going to be a 39% chance of thunderstorms, between 72 to 55 degrees. Thank you for listening.
It's time to head to our recycling segment. Adrian will be showing us a few things about recycling. I'm Adrian, and I'm going to tell you about what you can and cannot recycle. Stuco works every Friday morning to gather all the recycling bins, then take them to the outside recycling bin. Some people have been throwing things in the recycling bin that should not be recycled. So here are things you can and cannot recycle. You can recycle plastic bottles. You cannot recycle tissues. You can recycle paper. And you cannot recycle milk cartons. You can recycle cardboard. And you cannot recycle art supplies. So, that's all today. Bye, K.E.
Thanks, Adrian, for sharing about recycling.
Now let's switch to Lyra, Ellie, and Whitley to interview Miss.
Thank you, Raylan. As Raylan said, we will be interviewing Miss Kimmel on some new books in the library. We are interviewing Miss Kimmel on 4 new books. Your first book is Linked.
Your first question is, what do you think the age range is?
I would say this book would be a good fit for kids in grades 3 through 5, probably.
Okay, your second question is, why did you buy this book?
I bought this book because it is one of this year's Mark Twain Award nominee books.
Your last question is, where is this book in the library?
Okay, this book is in the award nominees section of the library on the top shelf. That's where all the Mark Twain books are. And I have actually read this one, and it's really, really good. It talks about some graffiti that is painted in a school, and it's kind of a mystery about who did it.
Your next book is Frizzy. There are the same questions, so it should be easy. Okay, here's the first question. What do you think the age range is?
This one probably grades 3 through 5 again, but it is a graphic novel, so maybe 2nd grade also.
Your next question is, why did you buy this book?
Okay, this one is not considered a Mark Twain Award nominee, but it did win a different award. I bought it because it celebrates diversity, because it talks about this girl's frizzy hair and how it's kind of different and crazy, and how she starts to like it. I feel like she is biracial, and so it's a great book.
Last question is, where is the book in the library?
This book is in the graphic novel section of the library.
Your next book is Dragon Masters, Wave of the Sea Dragon.
Your first question is, what do you think the age range is?
This book is kind of an early chapter book. So this one could probably be grades 1, 2, and 3. Older kids could read it, but it might be a little bit easier for them. It'd be what I would call a vacation book.
Your next question is, why did you buy this book?
So Dragon Masters is a super popular series, and I had looked for holes in the series to find out which numbers we were missing, and so we were missing numbers 19. And now I think we're going to go all the way up to 25 for this book. And this book is located in the early chapter section of the library.
Your last book is Turtles Are Found on Every Continent Except Antarctica.
Here's the first question. What do you think the age range is?
Well, this one's a picture book, but it is somewhat nonfiction. I guess it isn't, but it has some facts in it. This one is going to be probably grades K through 5. Anybody would really like this book.
Next is, why did you buy this book?
Okay, I bought this book because I saw it advertised on, I think it was Twitter. Other librarians were talking about how great it was.
Your last question is, where is this book in the library?
This one is going to be located in the Everybody section because it is a picture book, and it looks really funny. This is about a turtle who talks about how he lives in every continent except Antarctica, and then later you meet other animals that live in other continents except for Antarctica. And it's funny because then they all decide to go to Antarctica. It's a cute book.
That's the interview. I hope you learned stuff about the new books in the library. Now back to Raylan.
Let's get our humor for the day with Easton, Tucker, and some kindergartners.
Good morning, KE. I'm your host, Tucker. And I'm your host, Easton. Welcome to Asking Tiny Humans Tiny Questions with a Tiny Microphone. What is your name?
James.
What would you do if you won $100?
I would play football.
Perfect. What is your name?
Austin.
What would you do whenever you grow up?
Play tackle football.
Ooh. Thank you.
Cadence.
Perfect. If you had a choice, what superpower would you have?
Spider-Man.
And why?
'Cause I like him.
Perfect. Thank you. What is your name?
Emma.
What is something that scares you?
Monsters.
Why? Thank you. And that is all for Asking Tiny Humans Tiny Questions with a Tiny Microphone.
That was so funny. Well, this looks like our show is coming to an end. Thanks for watching.